Ranganathan, do you think there is selectivism in looking at these incidents, or rather these gory developments that have just unfolded and they refuse to die down? You know, every day you're getting something from one part of the country or the other where the system fails us. What are we as a country of citizens who do everything, fulfill all our duties? What are we supposed to do? Just watch this debate, where one says, one party says something, the other party says it's a distraction, and just the tutu meme goes on forever, unending?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Thank you for having this very important debate. At the outset, let me agree with you and share your views and lament that the citizens, we the people, the taxpayers, unfortunately, it's out of our hands now. That's the honest truth. Let me quote Dr. Professor Kunal Sarkar, his statement, for which he was cruelly summoned by the Kolkata police to appear at a police station. What he said is so prescient and so relevant right now. Let me quote him verbatim. He said, "Human perversion cannot be prevented." And he's absolutely right. You cannot prevent humans who are perverse and who will commit these heinous crimes one way or the other. You can't prevent it. But what can be prevented is the apathy of the administration, of the police, of the legislature, of the executive, of the judiciary. And what he said was that 2 rapes were committed in Kolkata that day. One was done by an act of human perversion, and the other was done by the administration and the police, and he was hauled up to police station for that. Let me explain what he means by that. Whether it be Badlapur, whether it be Kolkata, you cannot prevent human perversion. He is absolutely right about it. But the second aspect, which no one is talking about, which politicians never talk about themselves, is the shameless police and administrative apathy. In Badlapur, the crime, the sexual assault took place on those 3 and 4-year-old on 12th of August. Navika, the FIR was registered on the 16th of August. After 4 days, I can't get my head around it. What is this country? In Kolkata, the crime happened, and today, shocking revelations. Let me go through them. Just give me 30 seconds. People aren't talking about this. Justice Pardiwala asked the Bengal Council, Mr. Sibbal, who was the first informant? Who filed the FIR in this case? You know what the reply was? It was the father of the murdered and raped doctor who was the first informant and filed the FIR. It was not the principal, Navika. It was not the principal. The FIR was filed by the father at 11:45 p.m., 10 hours after the autopsy had finished, 3 hours after the cremation was done. This is the country we are living in. So, Professor Kunal Sarkar, you might be appearing before the police station, you might be hauled up, you might be jailed, but what you said, I salute you for saying what you said, that human perversion cannot be prevented. But can also the political, administrative, judicial perversion not be prevented? I'm afraid it cannot be, Navika. This is the state of country it is in present.